Great. I know we are running a little too late today, so I'll just finish off my address very fast. Okay. So Bright Hearts Toastmaster, which was founded in last year. And today we are about to have only one speech, which will be, after that we will have a table topic section. Before that, I will like to tell you about Toastmaster. Toastmaster International is a non-profit organization which helps you build public speaking skills and your leadership skill. In our usual meeting, we follow few of the ground rules. First, switch off your mobile phone or put them in silent mode. I'll give you 20 seconds to do that. Everyone done? Yes. Okay. Please do not cross talk while the speaker is speaking on stage. Please be mindful when talking about sex, religion, or politics, because these are sensitive topics. Please do not move inside the hall or enter or exit the hall only during the applause. Now, it's time to introduce the presiding officer for today. He is someone you can rely on for any kind of work. He is someone who has delivered right hello in the perfect way and let us know our communication style which we should follow apart from Toastmasters in our personal things. Please help me welcome presiding officer of the day, Wasim Fasal.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. First of all, I would like to say this is an exhaustive day. So if you want to take a break, take for a minute, settle down, no issues. So the theme for today's meeting is Game On. And coincidentally, today reminds me of one of the events that happened in my life. I used to play basketball in my school. And then for the very first time, I went for an inter-school competition. And then, coincidentally, in the first half, in few minutes only, when I went for a layup, someone in the opponent team did a foul, and I got a free throw. That was a very awkward situation for me because I'm not the best player in the team. I am like in the second or third category. So I got the ball, and then I was like holding it. The ball wasn't moving from my hand only. Ideally, I should throw it, but for a long time, there is some Fevicol on my hand, and then it wasn't moving. And first half, we didn't do well. And then we went for the break, and our PT sir gave us a speech, which motivated us so much that second half we went, and then I again got a free shoot. I put it right inside. Today, coincidentally, reminds me because I just finished like the first half, I guess. Now I have the second half to go. So sports has always been part of my life. I'm so glad that today we have the team to go through. To tell about Bright Hearts, I'll just keep it as simple as possible. Bright Hearts is family to me. I wouldn't say friends, I wouldn't say helpful, supportive, all that to that. Bright Hearts is family to me. That's the way it has been from day one. And I assure you, it would be the same for you as well. So today there will be a difference in the structure, considering the time, which subsequently the team mod will explain you. With that, to a little bit tell about Bright Hearts. Last year we won the President Distinguished Club. This year we are already on the way to get the Smedley Distinguished Club, which is like 10 out of 10 points. With that, I would like to call a guest and ask them to share about, I see all of them are like guests who have been to the club before. So I just want them to share their experience with Bright Hearts so far. Badri, can you please go? Badri! 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 Badri!
Good evening, Bright Hearts Toastmasters. This is Badri. I'm from Tamil Nadu, and last Sunday was my first session. So I've got a lot of understandings and how the things work in Bright Hearts Toastmasters, and this will be a great platform for me to grow because I'm a content creator as well. So to enrich in that category, this will be a great platform for me. And yeah, looking forward to connect with you all.
Thank you so much, Badri. I still remember your last table topics. So, with that, I would like to open meeting number 60 of Bright Arts. Now, the person we have to take us through the rest of the session is a very special person. I always look up to him for the energy he has and the creativity he has. Whatever you say against him, he has a way to turn the table and put it against you. You know, in case it is negative. If it is positive, it's a different thing. Because I think a couple of times I have told, I think I need to give an example to make it clear. So someone with so much energy, like every time I feel like, okay, I need to be like Sayuj always with so much energy whenever I go on stage or take any role. His energy is like so infectious. So with that, I would like to call upon the team out for today, Sayuj Varghese.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wasim. And good afternoon, no, good evening. Good evening, fellow Bright Hearts, Toastmasters, and guests. How's the energy? Good. So, today's theme, Game On. Can you guess what it is about? Great. So, I had a series of questions for you guys, but since we don't have the time, I just have one question. But there's one rule to it, right? I will throw the ball, okay, at a person, and that person answers that question, throws the ball at another person of their choice, and that person answers the question. Okay? And we have 30 seconds, so let's see how many answers we can get. So timer, just look at approximate 30 seconds and just let me know. Okay? So, let's start. So the question is, other than cricket and football, what is the game that you played as a kid? You can stand up and go. Fast, 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 fast. Come on, fast. Fast, fast. What was it? Coco. Oh. F1. Okay, you are a different league altogether. So my favorite was, since I have the ball, so my favorite was basketball until one day an incident happened. So I used to play basketball a lot when I was a kid and in school, and when I was in US, I went and we had a group of friends, so 6 of us used to play basketball every day after work, spend an hour, sweat out. So one day these two small 10-year-old kids came. So, Mister, can we play with you? One Kevin and one Sean. I said, yeah, sure. So Kevin was in one team, Sean was in the other. 5 minutes into the meeting, all the 6 of us were at the edge of the court because we never got a ball in our hands. And all we were doing is becoming cheerleaders. Go Sean, go Kevin, go Sean, go Kevin. Those two guys played the whole match and we were just standing there. And after that, we went back home, took a shower, sat down on the table, decided we'll never play basketball again. We'll play a new game. Poker. Because it is 18 plus and no kids are allowed. So with that, let's get into the theme. So have you ever wondered how the sports or the games came about? It basically started with survivals. Man was a hunter-gatherer, so he used to throw, he used to run. So all that slowly turned into competition. And then early civilizations used these to train warriors, celebrate festivals, and just show strength. And then the Greeks, the Greeks turned that into Olympics. And slowly the modern sports was born. Now, every match has different halves. So cricket has first innings, second innings. Football has first half, second half. American football has different quarters. So our meeting also has 3 sections. And this is a smaller section today. So the first, prepared speeches, then you have table topics, and then you have the evaluation. And the role takers, I took the liberty to change. Why? Because I'm the Toastmaster of the day. So the prepared speeches will be given by the star players, and they would be evaluated by the on-field umpire. And then there's the table topics with the googly specialist. Teju will be conducting the table topics. And then we have the group of commentators led by Toastmaster Twin Shoe. So every match you have a commentary at the end of the match, and you have a commentary at the start of the match. So I would like to invite someone who as a kid used to play a lot of cricket after school with his friends, and then come back home and his mom is like, Twin Shoe, did you do your homework? And then Twin Shoe would give us a smile, and then his mom's heart will melt. So please welcome on stage the commentator today who will comment on everything that will happen in the meeting, Toastmaster Twin Shoe.
Good evening, bright hearts and dear guests. When I first listened about this theme of the meeting, Game On, and Sayuj asked, what game do you play as a kid? The first thing struck in my mind was cricket. In all summer vacations, we used to wake up in 6 a.m. in the morning with the friends, like 10 or 15 of us, play in the very big ground we had, where it is used to be flood night cricket. The ground was just next to my home, so I can see who is came or not, and I just started to go and pull the stumps and everything arranged. And this time, this Game On, thanks to Sayuj to bringing out, and we all are again going to our childhood, what we used to play and enjoy a lot. Me as a general evaluator, I see myself as a chief commentator, at the same time third umpire and a match analyst, which will analyze today's meeting from start to the end. And with me, it would be very, not difficult, but too much of it to be in my plate to do. So I have tag team, and they will help me to evaluate and being commentary on the speech and evaluations, like how they play overall. My first tag team, which is timer. In cricket, timing decides everything. It might be 6 or the catch out just with 1 millisecond of difference of the time which hits on the bat. So in our meeting, the person who manages time is our timer. Please welcome Abhinash Rai for introducing the role.
From the very first Olympic races all the way to today's modern stadium and e-sport arenas, one thing has always mattered in every games and sport is time. No matter how strong or talented an athlete is, the clock can decide the winner. Every second counts, and just like in sports, timing also plays a big role in how we perform here at Toastmasters. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, I have the pleasure of being your timer. I'll be timing the table topic speakers, prepared speeches and evaluations. I'll also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow and red cards. For table topic speakers, timing is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I'll raise the green card. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I'll raise the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'll raise the red card. For the only prepared speech for the day, it is a unique project with 2 separate speeches which are 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I'll raise the green card. At 2.5 minutes, I'll raise the yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I'll raise the red card. For evaluation, the timing is 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I'll raise the green card. At 2.5 minutes, I'll raise the yellow card. And 3 minutes, I'll raise the red card. I'll be diligently tracking the time for every segment to ensure that each of us makes the most of our speaking opportunity and respect the time of others. With that, I'll now hand over the mic to the TM mode. Thank you.
Next up in our tag team is our counter. In every innings, players try to avoid unnecessary mistakes, but sometimes it happens, just happens. And this is in Toastmasters as well. The person who helps become more mindful of our speaking habits, and that is our counter. Let's welcome the our counter of the day, Nivedita, Toastmaster Nivedita.
Good evening, everyone. I don't have any sports stories to say as such because I think I was more of a couch potato, but. Oh yeah, yes. I can consider that, right? Yes. So it all was like more of sitting and doing rather than running around and doing, but still. So just as games evolved from single board games to what we do, like how Somil plays F1 virtually. There is a progressive growth in everything that we see. Similarly, the speeches that we give every day also has a growth curve. But while we are learning, we do have, our brain goes glitching at times, which kind of comes across as these filler sounds and pauses and repetitive words. So today, as the R counter of the day, my role is to hear for those words, which are basically your CRPF words. The C stands for crutch words. So, like, then inappropriate pauses. Maybe we have prepared a speech, suddenly we forgot. So, we kind of give an inappropriate pause there. So, those repetitive words, like, so, So these were the things which I will be looking for in my R counter role today. And when called upon by the GE, I shall come back again to give my report. Thank you.
Next up, we have G in the tag team. And just like commentary adds richness to to the audience and the player, so good language adds clarity and beauty to our speeches. Our grammarian helps to understand and appreciate that. Please welcome Toastmaster Somil for the grammarian role to introduce. Somil, Somil. Somil, 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 Somil.
Good evening, dear Toastmasters and dear guests.
Good evening.
As a grammarian, it's my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers and carefully analyze their words. I will make note of all the improper languages that they have included in their speeches. Consider me as your referee for today. I will keep an eye on everything you say and let you know how well you played the game of words. So word of the today is quest, which means a long search for something that is difficult to find. A couple of examples would be the discovery of fire was one of the steps for humanity that took in their quest to live better. Another one would be our quest to elect ExCom members was successfully completed today. By the end of the meeting, I will be presenting my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Somil, for clearly defining the goal of grammarian and put this thumbs up whenever the quest word is being used. We are also on quest to become better speaker, better public speaker, and the leader in this Toastmasters fraternity. Now it's time that my playing 11 is somewhat completed, I feel. I just need 3 people in this Toastmasters, not the 11. I will return towards the end of the meeting to share how this match unfolds. the winning shots, the learnings, and how we continue in our quest to become champion communicators. Back to Sayuj.
Thank you, Toastmaster Twinshu. So since we are a little short of time, let me do something very interesting. I'm going to go through the next 3 slides really quick, and then we'll have a quest after that. Okay? So these are the top 5 sports during the ancient times, starting with Gilli Danda, which was started in India around 2,500 years ago. Chaturanga, which also started in India, which was a precursor to chess. Pankration is Greece mixed martial arts. Kuju, not Soju. Kuju is early football which generated in China, and archery was a global sport where you use bows and arrows. Okay. Next. Now we come to the medieval times. So as you see, the games have changed. It started with in 11th century France, jousting started, which is basically 2 people on a horse taking a big lance and aiming at each other. Then archery, that more or less stayed the same but became a little more brutal. Then you have falconry, which is the birds of prey, send out the birds of the prey to do the hunting, which is mainly run in the Middle East and Europe. Then melee combat, which is basically a very brutal game where people just kill each other with swords. And then horse racing, which started in medieval Europe, which is basically racing the horse. Okay? Take a good snap of this before I come to the quest. Okay? Now, first question and the next quest. Okay, I'm going to throw this ball, and if you are able to catch it, then you get to answer. If you are not able to catch it, please throw it to someone who can catch it. Okay, and once they answer correctly, you can give them the chocolate. Okay, so Arna. Okay, which is the most popular sport in the world currently? Okay, correct. So soccer is actually the most popular sport, having 4 billion followers. The second is actually cricket, followed by basketball. Cricket is, played in the Commonwealth Games, and because most of the countries in the Commonwealth Games is highly populated, it comes to 2.2 billion. Basketball is very popular in US and Korea and Japan. So is baseball. And tennis also has around 1 billion followers. Right? Okay, now where's the ball? Yeah, you stand up. Okay, now once I show the next question, you can throw the ball at anyone who raises their hands. Okay, and the thing remains the same. If you are able to catch it, you answer. If you are not able to catch it, please pick the ball, throw it to someone who can catch it. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, this is what you call delegating the responsibility. Okay, which game still popular today was originally called Chaturanga? Correct. You get the chocolate. So it originated in India. It was called Chaturanga, and it went to Iran and became Shatranj, and then after that, during the Middle Ages, it evolved, and it's become one of the very popular games. Okay, next. How were the winners rewarded in the early Olympics? Gold, silver, and bronze. Nope, you throw the ball to him. You keep the chocolate back. Who knows the answer? No one knows that. Who knows the answer? Take a wild guess.
Olive branches.
Please throw the ball. Please throw there. Hey, there.
Olive branches.
Okay. Give her one. But there are 3 more things.
Gold.
No. Please, only you are eligible to talk only if you have that ball in the hand.
I should know who wants to guess. Somebody wants to guess. He's googling the answers. Yes.
Okay. So the answer is with a olive wreath, fame, free meals, and lifetime respect. Okay, next. Which traditional game uses a long stick and a small wooden piece? Who? No, you're disqualified. You throw the ball. Yeah. Correct. Gilli Danda is the ancient Indian bat and ball game. So this is what cricket evolved from. Okay. So next we go to a prepared speech. Before I call the prepared speaker, I would like to call upon the evaluator. So someone who as a child used to play a lot with top, but somehow he became an expert in top and doesn't want to talk about playing with top anymore. Please welcome Toastmaster Ilango.
How many of you watched Sachin cricket? It could be India vs Pakistan match or 2011 World Cup. Sachin crickets were crazy. His fans would say they are Sachin fans. Before that, they were cricket fans. One step above, Sachin, when he was get out, people would have switched off the TV, get away. Like that. When he was retired from the cricket, I was stopped watching cricket and playing cricket as well. Like with that, I will move on my speaker. My speaker today is going to attempt level 4, project 1, engaging with humorous. Power of humorous in an impromptu speech. Timer, note down, the timing would be 2 to 3 minutes to each speech. The purpose of speech is for members to develop their method for giving impromptu speech and practicing adopting rehearsal stories during the impromptu speech. With that, all the best to my speaker. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ilango. With that, I call upon the speaker, someone who can play any game as long as she's winning. And if she's not, then she just flips the board. But I just wonder, how does she manage to flip a carom board? So please welcome Toastmaster Anna. Okay, so Anna, your topic is, you're at an event when the demonstration fails for some reason, and the organizers call you from the audience to talk for a few minutes while they fix the issue.
Yeah. 1 second. Good evening, everybody. It is fitting that on a training for how to deal with difficult challenges in professional life, our PPT fails. I am here to share a short story about how technology can be dramatic. So a few days ago, I was hit with one of the biggest, deepest challenges I've ever faced. I felt like all hope was lost. And I just felt like that was the end of my life. My phone stopped working. I had dropped it this way. So the SIM card was dislocated. And it wasn't reaching the network, so I had to rely on Wi-Fi and friends, and it was just a heartache. I whined about it nonstop. My emotions were panic and whining. as attested by everybody who met me. I would come to Toastmasters, stay till the end, and then whine to Priyansh about how my SIM wasn't working, and while he slowly booked me a cab, saying, "Oh, enter your address at least." I would whine all day long in college to my friends as they slowly GPayed for my canteen snacks and played Spotify music on their phone, even though they didn't have premium accounts and it doesn't make sense. And I would whine to my mother, who kept her mouth shut even though she paid for my phone and could have easily taken it away. In that whole ordeal, I learned almost nothing because as soon as my phone was fixed, I went back to my earphones and my Spotify. But a few days later, when I was telling a friend this story, he pointed out how I always had somebody there to help me even when my phone failed me. And it is true. While I was whining to Priyansh, he booked me a cab. While I was whining to my friends, they graciously paid for me and I still haven't paid them back. And lastly, when I was whining to my mom, instead of scolding me or calling me ungrateful, she understood where I was coming from and offered alternatives and made sure that my phone had a speedy recovery. So today, as we move forward with our demonstration, listening to more accomplished speakers than I tell you about how to face challenges in your professional life, I want you to remember one thing. Companies are made from people. Clubs are made from people. And so are families, and so are our support systems. So when our devices fail us, when our systems fail us, when everything fails us, look to the person to your right and look to the person to your left. And while complaining while get you some of the way there, accepting their help will ensure that you are on track. Thank you.
You have unexpectedly won an award or other recognition, and you are asked to say a few words.
This topic was made for me. Thank you so much, everybody. It has been an amazing experience at this Inter-Club Toastmaster contest, table topics, and it is no surprise that I have won. One of the first things that people see in me is my confidence. And I today would like to tell you the secret behind that confidence. Confidence might seem like the ability to tell that everything is going to be great, but actually to me it's the opposite. It's knowing that even when everything isn't great or anything isn't great, there are people behind me supporting me. Today, I would like to credit my mentors, people in Bright Hearts, for helping me with that confidence. When I come on stage in Bright Hearts, I know for a fact that even if I don't do my best, there will be people who will clap for me. There will be people who will very kindly point out the feedback, even when I take some time to implement it. I know at the end of the day, there'll be a call with Akshay where he presents my speech in Zoom and stops it every 2 minutes being like, you should really stop tucking your hair behind your ear. I think a lot of us have experience with that. And that confidence is what's led me this far. So contests will come and go, even though I cherish my trophies. Speeches will come and go. So will other things in your life. But remembering the people who made you who you are will give you the confidence to deal with any challenge. Because you know, even when you fail miserably sometimes, they will always be there with a reassuring presence and a dust it off, get back up, and do better next time. Thank you.
Thank you, Arna, for bringing that traumatic Akshay experience. I believe so many of us has gone through those, but very useful sessions. Okay, so next we quickly skip In conclusion, sports is great. I hope all of you play. But then let's get into the next section, which is the table topics section. And and that is hosted by someone who used to play kabaddi a lot. And I asked him why. He said a lot of teamwork, a lot of running around, fast running, etc. Then I realized it's a game where push people legally, and that's what he enjoys. Please welcome Toastmaster Teju.
No song today. Okay. So good evening, fellow Toastmasters and beloved guests. Good evening. So today I am a table topic master in this evening. So table topics helps us to speak confidently, even without any practice. So table topics, it's a chance to stretch our creativity and to think about what we have to speak on our feet when no preparation is needed, and then it builds our confidence in reality of public speaking. So in our session now, I'll be calling out both guests as well as members onto the stage, and I'll provide you a topic. So your challenge will be to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. So timer will be reporting he will show a green card at 1 minute, and he will show a yellow card at 1.5 minutes and red card at 2 minutes. And you all will be getting a 30 seconds of grace period. So I would like to invite a member. So before that, I would like to really give you a tip. So your quick tip will be, so whenever you're starting a conversation, you can give a strong point on that, whatever you wanted to say, strong point, and give 3 reasons why your point will suffice it. And you can end with a strong point again. So I would like to call upon one of the member. So I would like to call Vibor for this. Vibor. Vibor, 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 Vibor. Vibor, your question will be, if aliens landed and asked you to teach them a game, if aliens landed and asked you to teach them a game, what would you choose and hope they don't beat you at?
Okay, thank you. Good evening, Toastmasters members and guests. This reminds me that I used to be an alien at one point of time when my elder brother used to teach me cricket. He only gave me the bowling, and I used to, entire day I used to bowl, and he used to, play as a batsman. Every day, long hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. So I will do the same with the alien, because this is my time now. Okay. So what I will do, I will teach him cricket, and I will teach first the bowling, and I will do batting. So for first 3-4 days, 3-4 days, I will be doing batting, and then I will teach him fielding, because fielding is a much boring thing in cricket. So I will try to teach him. But on a serious note, ideally we should thank our mentors or my elder brother. Like, he used to teach me bowling, and I am the good bowler now. I won't be able to bat, but I am a good bowler. So this is, as a conclusion, I should say, you should thank your mentor, thank your brother, elder brother, or anyone else who help you teach something in life. Thank you.
Thank you, Vibor. Thank you, Vibor. I liked how you teach aliens cricket and batting and bowling. with 4 days and more than 4 days and all. Yeah, thank you for that. And I would like to call upon any guests, any volunteers, guests here. Yeah, come Badri. Come on, give a hand. Badri, 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 Badri. So your question will be, if you had to live inside a video game for 24 hours, which one would you choose? If you had to live inside a video game for 24 hours, which one would you choose?
Game you were asking.
Video game.
Video
Inside
game.
video game. If you had to be inside video game, which game would you choose?
I would choose PUBG,
Yeah, you
Battlegrounds
can-
Mobile India. Yeah, so I was a gamer before 2 to 3 years. So I used to play PUBG for a lot of months, and I had a YouTube channel as well. I'll be streaming it in my networks and all. So after some days, right, I get into some kind of addiction towards it, and I couldn't able to come out of it. Anyways, it's good to build networks and stuff, but it's costing me a lot of time to overcome that one. So that is the only game I would love to come out 24 hours or something.
Thank you, Badri, for your speech on PUBG and all. So we know how addicting this game would be. Like we cannot stop once we start playing and all. So I would like to call one more member here. So I would like to call Varun. Come on. So, if you were stuck in a stone age, what game would you invent to pass the time? If you were stuck in a stone age, what game would you invent to pass the time?
Good evening, Toastmasters and dear guests. Thank you, Teju, for the question. If I was stuck in a stone age, I would definitely invent cricket because I love cricket. I love to play cricket, and in history that would be my name. That I am the person who invented cricket. I would love that. I would love that to have father of cricket. Yes, definitely during the Stone Age, cricket would be a great time pass, I would say. Because anyways, apart from running and making fair, nothing else they have to do. So, yeah. And I'll play with my Stone Age friends, the cricket. And yeah, of course, the rules and all might not be as restricted as right now. The 6 can be anywhere. Probably I'll change the rules as ever I want with that brain, with the development of brain at the Stone Age level. And yeah, what else I'll do? Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Varun. I really regret why you didn't born in a stone age because our people started with Gilli Danda. You would have thought cricket only directly. Okay, thanks for that. And I would like to call upon any other guests, volunteers. Yeah, come, Shamil, yeah. Shamil. Your question will be, what's a game you would learn to turn into a full-time job? Turn it into a full-time job. What's that game you love to turn into a full-time job?
Good evening, Toastmasters and your guests. So, we all are doing jobs to make a living out of it, and I am also doing that. But it's very fortunate, like if we can do the full-time job that, like we made out of our passion. For example, right now I am an engineer, and engineering is my passion. So if I am asked like, which game I will turn to a full-time game, full-time job, that I would say football. Because football is a game that I love very much, and it's not only like just kicking the balls. A lot of strategy, a lot of things to do. We have a lot of things to do in the football game. For example, like how we position people, these kind of things. Actually, there is a lot of things we have to consider before doing that. So if football was a full-time job for me, I would definitely will be happy doing that job. Also, another thing about football is like we have to engage every time. It's not like unlike cricket. It's like everyone have to be very careful and like active every time. So that's a one aspect of football that I love very much, and like if I have to do that every day, I'll be very enjoyed. At the same time, like definitely there is the problem of stamina, but definitely playing football for a long time definitely will help us to improve our stamina and like improve our health also. So yeah, that's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Samil. Like, we all love to watch cricket, but do not play cricket. But we really love to watch. Thank you for everything. So I'll be winding up the session now. I'll be calling up the general evaluator.
Thanks, Teju, for that engaging session. You got to know a lot about Stone Age, to which game to be inside, and how to live around the game in short. Yeah. So it's time for the general evaluator section. But before delivering my report, I would like to call my tag team. The first evaluator for the first speaker, and he is. Please help me welcome Ilango to evaluate first speaker.
Aruna, what a wonderful, great speech. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, watching that. Watching camera and giving that feedback. It's my privilege to evaluate Aruna's speech. I didn't felt like it is an impromptu speech. It's full of packed, prepared speech. With that, I would like to go with that first, the positivity. The structure in that impromptu speech, it's very concrete. Also, it's well structured, that one. The second one is the energy. That is also loved it. It is perfectly matched with the humorous. She sprinkled the humorous entire this speech. There is a two speech. The two speech is more specific to that when she is talk about the mentor. Akshay, when he is mentoring, that time every time he used to fetch the hair backside. Right? So that is really well. Also, she is used every time. Priyansh used to book the cab, still I have to pay the money to him. Absolutely, I feel you met the objective. With that, I will go with small nitpick. The second speech, you have the time, you could have used that one for more humorous. That could be feel like you have completed with second speech humorous as well. So along with that, I'm perfectly enjoyed your speech, completely enjoyed your speech. With that, concluding your conclusion also very concrete. I will summarize the positivity, the speech structure and energy, along with that humorous sprinkled with entire the speech. With the net pick will be, you would have used more humorous in second speech, that could be better. With that, hand over to general evaluator.
Thanks, Elango, for that evaluation for Arna. Let me start with the first tag team. So, please help me welcome our counter of the day, our counter Nivi.
So I'm back again with my R counters log. So I will categorize it into two, that people who have used more than 5 crutch words or filler words or inappropriate pauses or repetitive words, and less than 5. Again today, because it is not the usual structure of the meeting, we do have a lot of table topics, so that also could have added to the increased number in the log. So just for us to know that when it is unprepared speeches, there are more tendencies for filler words and inappropriate pauses and all to come in. Less than 5 was our presiding officer for today, Wasim, and Twin Shoe. His G evaluation did not have many crutch sounds or crutch words. Arna, though it was a prepared speech, because there was an impromptu element involved, there were few filler sounds, and all used. And Elango also had 2 crutch sounds and crutch words. Coming to more than 5, TMOD Saj Varghese was on a quest to collect source and OKs today. So there were a lot of use of source and okay. So that is something that maybe you can think about when speaking next time, that there is a tendency for picking up those words. Teju also had few crutch sounds and crutch words, which was so, was used consistently. Bibor had few nos and crutch sounds. Badri had just 1 crutch sound. Varun had few crutch words, so like. And Shamil also had few crutch sounds and crutch words. Again, because it's an impromptu section, I think that is acceptable because it's all coming impromptu. So we have a tendency to fill those silences or spaces when we are doing the thinking part. That's from my end. Thank you.
Thank you, Nivi, for that detailed report. You had a great structure, and everyone was able to understand like 5, which is 1, and who use less than 5 crutch words and all. Next up, we have grammarian of the day. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Somil on the stage. Somil!
Good evening, Toastmasters. So I will be very honest with you. Every week, Neville used to message me whenever there was a grammarian role open, and used to ask me that, do you want this role? And I used to say, no, I'm not available. So when Usha gave me this opportunity, I quickly grabbed it. So I knew, made my job easier. So the word of the day was quest, and the total count was 4. And so because there was only 1 speech and rest were table topics, so didn't find any quotes or words as such. But one thing I pointed out that was like Arna mentioned, my emotions were panic and whining. That was a good usage. Whining, which means a long pitch cry, so she used it really well. Apart from that, most were the table topics, so didn't capture much. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Somil, and being honest and made people humorous and laugh about it. So that was a good try, and you nailed it. Next up, we have timer of the day, Abhinash Rai.
Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. I'm back again with a report. So there was total 1 elimination on the table topic. I'll start with the prepared speeches first. So we had today only one prepared speeches, Arna, and the speech was broken down into 2 parts. So the first part it was 3 minutes 7 seconds, and the second part was 2 minutes 1 second. For the evaluator Ilango, he took 2 minutes 30 seconds. Our table topic master Teju, he took a total of 2 minutes 50 seconds. Table topic speaker 1 Bivur took a total of 1 minute 20 seconds. Table topic speaker 2 Badri took a total of 45 seconds. He was supposed to take 1 minute. So, yeah. Table topic speaker 3 Varun took a total of 1 minute 1 second. Table topic speaker 4 Samil took a total of 1 minute 40 seconds. For the tag team, Nivedita took a total of 3 minutes 40 seconds. Somil took a total of 2 minutes 20 seconds. Yeah, with that, I'll hand over the mic to TM Mode. Thank you.
Thank you, Avinash, for mentioning all the time taken by the speakers. I don't have any nitpicks for you. As it was your first time, you did really great. Next up, I will start with my own general evaluator general relation speech. 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, fine. 5 minutes. Okay, so PR posters went on time, and big thanks to PR team for that. And there was some last minute backouts that Neville handled it greatly, and then we updated it at runtime as well. So that was okay. So that was a great showcase of presence of mind. Thanks to Sayuj, Wasim, and our SA team and all who are present. Agenda was also changed, and we still found, and we are good to put it in the right way. So that was great thing. Next up, I have we'll go with the speeches. So first, Priyansh, I special mentioned to you that you incorporated last meeting feedback from Arna that you said something about Bright Hearts in your essay role. So I greatly appreciate that. And previously, when you started with the essay role, like from the initial start of this term, I saw you like you used to be, shivering in the stage. Now I feel you are very much confident with taking all the essay speeches in most of the meetings. So kudos to that. Next up, Wasim, the presiding officer role. He also given the relatable story with about the basketball and everything. He also called the guest. That was a good part. So we only called one of the guests in the stage, and he did really great job in the constraint of time. I don't have any nitpicks for you, but I appreciate that you took it the last moment and you did great job. Next, Timor Sayuj, great theme. That ball, I never thought of that you could just incorporate that and increase the energy and whole vibe of the room. So that was the creative part of it. And also the knowledgeable aspects you have provided in the meeting, like Satranj and everything was new to us, and we got something new from the takeaway from the meeting, and I appreciate for you that. I don't have any nitpicks for you, so great job. So I will go with now Arna's speech. She did a great job with humorous table topic section kind of speech, but she is able to get the objectives of speech properly. And on some of the nitpicks I have, though it is just a nitpick, like she did really great with the vocabulary and good usage of English. I really appreciate that. So in the conclusion, it is not a nitpick, but I want to appreciate that she has a conclusion for the first table topic, first speech as well. Like she said, if something goes wrong, you see left and you're right. There are some people are helpful and get it done, your work. So just don't be with yourself and take help from the people which are next to you. And the second, I have one nitpick, so that with the next topic was she awkwardly, I mean, she's not expecting to be called on the stage, and she has to give now the final, I mean, after the speech, which you get certificate or prize. So in that she said it was not a surprise for me. It means she's already expecting, or she's very good at it. So that sentence was kind of not expecting for that, the concept, and I mean the topic, and that was just the, I felt it was little out of context, but she did really great job overall. Next up, Ilango. Where is Ilango? Yeah, Ilango, your signature steps like this, and the cricket when you came to and hit the 6, we can't see, but we expect that. That was a great part. You mentioned the 2 or 3 highlights, that was structure, energy, and humor. You didn't mention what structure did you like from you thought or you felt. The energy, you said it was very good as with respect to the humorous speech, and but still, which energy did you felt was definitely you loved it? So you could have mentioned that so that we know. Otherwise, your evaluation was good, and we really enjoyed your signature steps and all. Next up, there's tag team. Oh yeah, let's go with tag team. So Abhinash, it was your first time role. You clearly mentioned the timings and everything. So kudos on that. I don't have any nitpick. Nivedita clearly explained the CRPFs. You also, like, you every time come to stage, you make that vibe of the room as smiling, and people will see that you had great thing for that. And that sawmill, the grammarian, last moment you took, the quest was the word. You clearly explained the yeah. So you beautifully tied it to theme as well. So that was a great job. I don't have any nitpicks for you as well. TAG done, and that was it. So for the table topics, just one I will put. So Teju, you had a great stage presence today, and great topics that were tied to the theme. So great job for that. I don't have any nitpicks for you. Vibhor, table topic 1, like alien, which games you will teach to aliens. So you had great structure as well, like you followed the tip given by the Teju, like three reasons as well you provided. So that was a great part, and takeaway was also mentioned, so kudos for that. Badri, table topic 2, like which video game you would go inside, like that. You said gamer and the PUBG things, but the reasons you could have provided more reasons, like the concrete reasons why you wanted to be in that. So that was the one thing. You can just be in stage, you can take time for 2-5 seconds, it's not about, just try to think of in the stage and you can do well. So great job. Still, it is what your second table topic, so you did great job. Table topic 3, stuck on Stone Age when the game invented, Varun. Cricket, but last I just nitpick for you, like you conclude like what else I would do, like that is it. It's like you would have concluded about why cricket. I mean, at least like I would have invented cricket with this one rule, like that, or this different rules. So that could be incorporated in the next. But overall, you did great job. Shami, who is a table topic 4, what game you will choose as a full-time job, kind of. So you also did a great job, and was it your first table topic? Because second time still you did a great job with 3 reasons you have provided, and it was engaging as well. So all done for a GE role, and let's have a voting line. And the voting link is bit.ly/bhtmvote2. Please vote for the speakers and everything.
We are 15 members in the room, we need at least 10 votes.
Can you show a thumbs up if you have voted? Okay. Please keep on voting if you haven't yet. Did we get enough votes? Only one. Yeah. Now I would like to hand over the stage to our presiding officer of the day, Wasim Fazil.
Thank you so much, Pinshu. I'm not sure, is this the first time you are doing GE? It definitely didn't look like a first time GE, and with so many changes, a big round of applause to Pinshu. GE is not such an easy role, so thanks a lot, Pinshu. How was the energy, everyone? Hi? That's great. We started quite early today, but still it's high. That's nice. So when I gave my first speech, I told about Sayuj, but I couldn't give an example. But I know for sure Sayuj will give some examples during his presentation, like on the time and stage only. So if any of you see a T-mod using a prop, a ball to throw and do a T-mod? Or did you notice how he changed the slide? Like obviously we couldn't change the slide. So how we built a narrative that I will pick whoever is coming in. That's Sayuj with that creativity that he has. So going forward, probably I would start with guest feedbacks. Satish, if it's fine for you, can you share your feedbacks for this meeting? Satish, 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 Satish.
Thank you and good evening, Toastmasters, Bright Hearts, as we call. This is the third meeting for me, and I'm glad to keep coming back. I'm also interested to join. A couple of weeks back we had a chat, and we are on that process. I'm really motivated to come and meet you guys. Looking at the energy, the environment, the welcoming attitude, and also the speeches are well prepared, and the mentors I can see. And the speeches are really evaluated on a very non-judgmental way, and that gives really a big fodder. In fact, we don't get such a feedback anywhere, right? Even in office, we get claps most of the presentations, but especially if it is our own team. But the clap stops when we turn and present the things to the management. So I see this as a good platform to practice, and I'm seeing most of the people doing very well. And thank you for welcoming me. I really appreciate. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Satish. So I just have one announcement to make before going to the winners. So next week, we will be having an outdoor meeting. So for the benefit of guests as well, we will not be convening here for next week's meeting. We are planning to have an outdoor meeting. So if interested, you can reach out to Sayuj. He will be, if you want to join still, you can come over there. Yeah, the details will be shared in the main group in the next 2 days. So for members, you will get the information handy. Now let's straight away go to the winners. Okay. So the best auxiliary role taker for this meeting goes to Nivedita M. I think my words were already stolen by Twinchu, I guess. You know, the moment you come on stage, there is some vibe, a kind of a positive energy which makes all of us to feel happy in general. So, and today your report was like crystal clear, and I think with the changes, you still was very confident on the stage. So, huge congrats. So, the best table topic speaker for today goes to Shamil. Well, I think this is the second meeting you're coming, but it doesn't seem to be honest. Somehow, you know, I look at the guests and feel, are these guys already Toastmasters in other clubs, just coming as guests here? The way you give your table topics, again, a great take. Thanks a lot. Congrats. Okay, now let's move on to the next role. So the best role player for this meeting goes to Sayuj Varghese. Sayuj! 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 Sayuj, I honestly don't know the history of sports. I just play sports, but I don't know the history of sports. But today I got to see, you know, both the origin and then, you know, I really loved the way you engaged almost everyone, right? I wasn't knowing, like, say, I had too much stage time, but still I was feeling like, please don't throw the ball to me. so I think everyone would have thought like, okay, is someone going to throw the ball to me, right? It was very, very engaging. Thanks a lot, Sayuj, again. Yeah, we will take a pic. Thanks. Yeah. Before I end, I just want to give my take on sports and games. But I just want to ask a little contradictory question. How many of you here feel stressed or hectic throughout your week, like in the work? More than half of us. I like whenever I generally ping people, I can ask, how are you? And then at least the last few weeks, the only response I have got was like hectic. And I'm not, so far, I was thinking like probably my company is hectic. Or like IT is hectic. Now I ask anyone, it just say, the default answer is hectic. I'm not sure the global crisis, AI, what is the reason? But you know, it's all going hectic, right? And it's the same for me as well. And sports or games has been the one thing that I've always gone back to whenever I felt stressed or, you know, kind of going through that hectic cycle. So a few months before, like I joined badminton, but because of few reasons I couldn't continue. And I got into this loop again. So today again I started cycling for 24 kilometers or so in the morning. And then I'm planning to join badminton again on December 9th. So I would strongly urge, if you're feeling stressed or hectic, I think you need to follow one sport at least thrice a week. I honestly believe that it will save you a lot of, you know, energy and give you a more peace. With that, I would like to end meeting number 60 of Bright Arts Toastmasters. All of us, please assemble here.